Hey guys, welcome back. So finally, this morning, we got a nice load of logs here. And surprisingly, everything is pretty small. I mean, there's maybe 4 pieces out of this whole batch. I mean, that's a little bigger. That's a lot bigger. What is that, oak? Yeah. But everything else is actually kind of small. You know, this is like ideal here. This and this here, even that. But everything else is almost just 4-way stuff. You know, that's like a 6-way. But so yeah, we're gonna get going here. I'm gonna haul up as much as I can get on the live deck and then start processing. This is an oak piece here. This is a little bigger. I'll probably separate that oak just because I don't want to process oak at the moment. This is oak too. So is that. So is that. But yeah, so let's get a bunch moved here and get to work. My goal, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do in the next day and a half, but I mean, it's possible to almost get this whole thing done. At least that's somewhat my goal. So yeah, stay along, here we go. All right, guys, so what do you think? First run on it, I don't think I did too bad. I mean, it's gonna take, I think I got it where I like to have the wedge. That's about right where that is. Right there. It took a while to figure out where. So the bottom piece is maybe a tad bit bigger than what I like, but so what I did was I took my grinder and I made a little mark right there. You can see it. So I kind of have an idea where to put the wedge. All right, sorry about that, my camera overheated. So yeah, I made a little mark right there, as you can see, to kind of tell me where to put the wedge. And usually I'll put this down just a little bit more. And that seems to work out pretty well. I may have a little bit bigger pieces down below, more than I usually would probably do, but it's actually not bad. The only issue I ran into a couple times was if you get a little bigger piece that comes into this split here, if it doesn't push all the way out, sometimes what happens is if the next log will get underneath the previous split and it'll wedge itself in here. Like to the point where you can't move the wedge, and then it kind of becomes a pain in the butt. But other than that, you can make some wood extremely quick with this. I was using the log holder. Pretty much I think I'm only going to use it like on the bigger logs that are heavier. The small ones I'll probably still put my hand out there, let it tap this. It just seems to be quicker that way. The conveyor, freaking bees. The conveyor works out great. I mean, we filled this trailer perfectly. A little bit of slash on the ground there, so I'll probably end up putting probably 2 bins here. So when I rotate it, you can collect that. You get a little bit underneath. But as far as the trailer goes, I mean, I don't think you can really get it any fuller than that without it billowing over the sides. Yeah, I could have went a little higher, but that's more. I know there's going to be slash in there. Pretty much all the cookies I threw out, and there were some ones that I split in small pieces, which when I stack them in the totes, I'll, like this here, this will go to boiler wood. Man, the bees are out looking for that water. So yeah, that's probably a minimum of 2 cords of wood. It's probably a little bit more, maybe probably about the same, because a lot of the slash I'll have to get out. But that's why I definitely want a disc cleaner. I wouldn't have to deal with any of this stuff really. I mean, there'd still be some, like any of this, you know, and then put it back through again when I go to deliver it. Sawdust collecting really nicely. Got a little bit of a pile underneath there, nothing crazy. Most of it went inside here, which is nice. A little bit's piling up there, but that's okay. It's not bad for 2 cords of wood we just put through. How much fuel did we use? Didn't even go down at all. Nice. Bar oil barely moved. It's still there, so I mean, we didn't process too much wood. So 2 cords of wood, first run, not too bad. I tell you what though, when I did get to some of those, here I'll show you, this bigger ash knotty pieces, I didn't even try to split that. I just cut them smaller and turned them into cookies. Like you can see, like there's 3 stems here, so instead of even attempting to split that, I just cut that chunk right out of the log and just continue to go. So yeah, all in all, I mean, I can get way more logs on the live deck here, which is sweet. I mean, I probably could put, I don't know, probably just shy of a cord of wood. Technically, if I could reach out a little further, I mean, I could probably get a cord on there if I had perfect logs, but that's never the case. So, but other than that, I mean, she runs. So I think the rest of the day today, I'm gonna get the wood stacked and then be ready to go tomorrow. And hopefully I can get my wife out here to take some different views like she does sometimes. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. She's running good so far. I did look it over to see if there's any leaks. I didn't see any. So, but yeah, daylight's wasting. So I'm gonna get this trailer out of here, get it stacked, and get ready for tomorrow. But a few days away from Paul Bunyan, guys. So those of you that are going, I'm excited to go. So hopefully I can see you guys there. And as always, keep burning.